I love that we start each meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance, where we all agree that we are one nation, one people, indivisible. Imagine my disappointment when I read this material from a mandatory DE&I teacher training that states that America, I quote, "America is a racist country built on racist ideas." It goes on to say, and I quote, "Privileged white people oppress people of color, and heterosexual people suppress gay people." This training went on to encourage teachers to, quote, "use your voice and educate and share the truth about racism with others, and help organize or attend protests." This hateful, divisive material teaches teachers to hate America and ultimately break every person down into privileged and the oppressed. This is the exact definition of critical race theory. CRT is not a noun, as we've been using it. It's a verb. CRT is the action of a Marxist movement that teaches people to hate America, and it segregates people into privileged and oppressed. It sounds a lot like this training. Blue Valley chooses to call this training DE&I. So you can tell the public and the State Board of Education that you don't teach CRT. You can call this whatever you want. The material is CRT. Here's my biggest concern. In the last board meeting, you mentioned having DE&I committees at each school. What oversight do these committees have? What are you doing to ensure this material is not being taught to our children? Recently, one of you up there was quoted, "Blue Valley is going to insert DE&I into everything we do, and we will rewrite curriculum to insert DE&I." If this is a material being taught as DE&I, it needs to be stopped immediately, and parents need assurances that this hateful, divisive material will not be built into our curriculum.
Critical race theory wants you to wipe clean any notice of objectivity in your life, an objective standard. They want everything to be subjective, so you start to question everything. Everything, like this 5 + 5 = 10? I'm not kidding. They want you to question that. You doubt me? Look at this piece by William Galston. It's terrific in the Wall Street Journal. A deeper look at critical race theory. The neo-Marxist movement rejects equal opportunity, merit, and objectivity. Here's one of the screenshots from the piece. Again, they want you to question everything you believed. So you start to say, whoa, is freedom really a good thing? Is 5 + 5 = 5? Or is a boy really a boy, or is a boy a girl? Why do you think they wipe clean any notion of standard objective fact? Because they want you to question everything so they can reconstruct the society they want you to believe is true, not the true society you believe you've been granted by God. There's a reason. They don't want any objective standards. We've been talking about it on this show since my first show in the basement of Severna Park with Joe, 7 years ago?
Yep.
Here, we've not been talking about this. The liberals want everything to be subjective so they can change the standards on a whim. They don't want you to believe your rights are God-given because they want to take them from you. Here, from the journal piece, critical race theory denies the possibility of objectivity. As the volume's editors state in their illuminating introduction, scholarship about race in America can never be written from a distance of detachment or with an attitude of objectivity. Scholarship, the formal production, identification, and organization of what we will call knowledge, is inevitably political. And politics is about power. Specifically about the struggle between those who seek to maintain oppressive hierarchies and those who seek to overturn them. Scholarship can be a powerful weapon in that struggle. Let me throw that word salad out the window and tell you what that means. What it means is everything you believe is fake will tell you what to believe. That's exactly what that says.
You just heard the Dan Bongino Show.